Okay, I've got a Lux span down there. They're banning their mains. Ash can flex support. I'm not sure 100% whether or not that is a support that they play. And there's the Briar main for the round out. They just banned all of their mains into Team No Ban. I think right now I like No Ban's comp better. The engage is disgusting. There is some counter engage on the side of Team Diff, but this draft is looking really strong for them. And there goes the final ban. And it's Red Team's pick. You're a Degen Ash support? You know what? That's fine. I learned it just enough to know how to play into it. Thanks for the lurk, Mads. I will tell you, I haven't gotten to see a lot of Primrose's support play, but all in all, they're supposed to be a really strong support player, and I'm excited to see them play. Morgana, most people here know Morgana's one of my babies. I love Morg. That black shield can make or break plays. Well, if they lock that in, I think we know where Volibear's going.
I definitely was talking this whole time you did.
Bubble, I was concerned that you disconnected again. Bubble, I was concerned that I lost you. That is an Ash Seraphine support. That is a throwback. Well, there we have it. There are our teams. I love it. I love it, but how do we feel about this? Because I think No Ban won draft. I think No Ban won draft. Ooh. All right, let's get League booted up. I'm gonna pull these off to the side. I'm making customs right now. Team size 5, allow spectators, friends list only. What? So, get out of here. All right, Summoner's Rift Tournament Draft. This will go faster each time that we do it. I apologize for the slowness of it the first time around. This is the first time I've ever done this. So, once I get, I'm gonna get team captains in here. If you want to invite your teammates, that would make my life easier. Wait, can I not move to spectator? Did I break it? Where's my spectator space?
I thought it doesn't fill until all 10 are in.
Are you sure? I usually can move to spectator space. Did I fuck it up? Fuck! Give me a minute. I was so sure that I knew what I was doing. And the answer is that I don't know what I'm doing. Lobby only? Is it lobby only?
I thought you have to allow it for both. No, I think you're right.
It's lobby. I don't need other people to spectate it. Yeah, there's the spectator space. All right. I'm just an idiot. It's fine. Please ignore me. Come back. All right, I'm gonna move to spectate. I believe it should put Zacray in charge of the lobby, but it might not. Bubble, come along. I looked up the 2 captains, bud. There will be a 3-minute custom delay. Wait, what just happened? Oh. are they doing? What are they trying to orchestrate here? Oh god, Primrose has the power. So what'll happen is there's gonna be a 3-minute delay. And then we will launch into game. And that'll be that. And it'll be what it is. He didn't want to be in charge. Who am I missing? Where's Bud? Where's Bud? You know what, Aiden? Shut the fuck up. There. I'm gonna go.
Wait, I got kicked.
You got kicked? Come.
I'm trying to fix it.
Bubble.
We love Riot.
Bubble, please. Bubble, can you seriously not get back in?
I'm trying.
I think... Seriously? Are you fucking kidding me? This is so stupid. Everyone is in, Bubble gets kicked out. Yeah, basically. Like, he was in. Somebody, I believe Moosey told me once upon a time that somebody cannot, all 10 spaces can't be filled and you have to invite somebody. I think Bubble may need one of you to thank you. Bubble, please.
Okay, try to invite me now. Let me see if I can get back.
Is scuffed? You know what? It's fine. It's fine. We're scuffed here. We're all inviting Bubble? Yeah. Bubble. Zakrai says he has invited you.
I don't have an invite from him.
This is infuriating. Everybody else is in. Everybody else is in. Host has to invite him. Zakrai said he invited him. Bubble, did you restart your client?
I can.
Please do. That's why I told him to restart his client, Zakrai. I know that you're inviting him.
No bubble, no game.
Wait, Primrose kicked him? I thought his client scuffed. I don't think he got kicked. I think his client scuffed.
Okay, I just got back on. If I can get an invite.
Zakrai, let's try one more time. What? Stop. God damn it, dude. Like, I just want this to run. Rage. Wrath. Ruin. I am going to try to make one more new lobby. If it doesn't work... What do you mean join spectators? No. What? We just lost Briar. Let's set this shit on fire, bro.
I mean,
Okay.
This is Riot at its finest.
Okay, so Briar got back in. Just queue
So
for
just me.
norms and hope to get lucky, just 5v5? I mean, we don't need... Do we need to do tournament draft when we already know what the picks are? Do we need to do tournament draft if we already know what the picks are? I mean, we won't be able to pause it if something breaks, but I think we just go blind because it doesn't matter. Yeah, like, fuck it. Fuck it. Create custom, Summoner's Rift, blind pick, lobby only. Let's try again. I should have Briar pulled up already. Bubble, I need you in here immediately to know if you can even be in here.
Hey, sir, guys.
Jesus,
I'm in now.
okay. There. We'll play now on to game 2. Goddamn, dude. I will hold this until everybody else is in. Or who's gonna end up as... Can I just move? Oh, Lenrocco's got it now. You just scared the shit out of me, bud. Fuck you. Oh my god, everybody's in. Alright, everybody's in. Everybody stick to your fucking picks. Lenrocco, you can start it when you're ready. Alright. So, I'm gonna pull the picks back up onto the screen while we wait a moment. As we look these picks over, I genuinely believe Ashe and Seraphine is still a very, very strong bot lane. I think that it's, I'm like, I gotta double check that they're actually picking what they're supposed to here. I'm like, I gotta look at it.
They're good.
I gotta see it. I gotta make sure. I'm hoping that your runes and everything are good. I'm hoping that we're good. We're launching in. Finally. We're only running 25 minutes late. That's not even that bad.
For us, no.
It's not even that bad. So, looking at these teams, I genuinely believe that No Ban won the picks, but looking at their win conditions, do you have any predictions?
Oh, I see the draft pick coming over, from No Ban, and I just think this team fundamentally is such a stronger composition. They've got shielding, they've got shutdowns, they've got stuns. I think this is just going to be too strong, and they've got, two champs right now that I think are super prevalent in Volibear and Seraphine. Sarah's going to have so many shielding items. She's going to literally keep this team alive. I think, you got Volley, who's so aggressive, has shielding, AP damage. You cannot fully know the extent of Volley's power till you're in there fighting.
Late game, depending on how Caitlyn builds, Caitlyn is going to have to build to fight these bruisers, which means she's not going to be able to pop Ashe and Seraphine, or even Diana, the same way she would if she was lethality. I genuinely, late game, I don't know that you can kill No Ban. I don't see how you kill No Ban late game. The only option is that Nocturne jumping on Ashe in the backline and trading themselves for that ADC, which doesn't work because then you lose your jungler and your smite. This is a nasty draft from No Ban.
I do feel like Team Diff can have potential if they get lanes up early. Garen's always a strong shutdown. And with his ultimate still having that true damage effect, that's such a call against Volibear and Diana. Maybe something that can turn tide, especially if Morgana's landing some really solid Qs and you've got Victor stun up and going.
Now that being said, I can also see a world in which Team Diff lets Garen do Garen things. Team Diff just lets Garen stay and split. They leave him, they hope that he can get ahead early into Renekton, and the other 4 do their best to ward, rotate, make sure that they are doing their best to keep up on objectives, and we'll see if their top laner took TP. We'll see what the what everything looks like as we load into game. We got about a minute left on the spectator delay. I just don't see a world, if they go to late game, I don't see a world in which Team Diff does not struggle at every objective.
Objective control is going to be so hard. I feel like they're going to have to focus on having Nocturne really utilize his ultimate solely just for those engages to get off a smite battle.
You think, Osmodios? Are we loading? Are we thinking about loading? I will set this shit on fire if it doesn't load for me. Okay, there we go. I just had to threaten fire. All right, we're looking at abilities. I've got the Crow on Ashe, SB on SB with the Ignite. Both my supports with the Ignite, like I prefer. I'm not gonna lie. I fucking love supports with Ignite. I understand that there's reasons for others. I don't use them.
I have to say, I find it interesting that the side of Noban took 2 teleports, especially for Diana and Renekton. They're going to have so much access across the map to engage in these battles that they have such strong team fight potential there.
Why are you still at 0%?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm gonna switch over to my other screen. I'm going back to my face.
The human form.
This will I need to change these. Come on. Need to change. All right. No ban. And Team Div. All right. Those are set up now. I'm just gonna leave it on this screen. I don't give a shit. Oh my god, and we're loaded in. Let's get this visible. Oh good, bubbles perfectly lined up. I love it.
Perfect. We love when things work out.
All right, lads, let's have a clean fight. I love the all chat right away from Quick. We're coming out. Let's see if we get any shenanigans early game.
Something too that we've noticed a lot lately is those ADCs taking a different route.
Are they backwards, Yaden? Yaden, are they backwards? Chat is non-existent for this. I can't, there is no way to... Oh, thank you, Yaden.
So I feel like, especially with how strong jungle is right now, I would love to see, very little leash, if none, in the early part here so they can focus on that early CS, get the lead.
I think for a lot of elos, like even up through where I play, junglers seem to get they have a lot of focus on their early clear, their aid from their bot lane, particularly when they start on these bot sides and they both path up. But I think a lot can be gained now, particularly with the changes that god damn it, Reaper. Now with the changes that teams do benefit from getting down to that bot lane early and pushing, and their jungler just sucking it up and taking a little bit of extra damage. I can shoutcast just fine like this. Thank you, Reaper. All right, we got Typhoon early trading with Koala in the top lane. It's gonna happen consistently in top. I expect this out of top laners. I don't play top, but I expect it out of them. In the bot lane, I genuinely think that there's going to be a lot of early game poke damage. Oh, they're going in. All right.
You know, that the early potential, though, of the Renekton into this, you know, is just so strong that it's going to be interesting to see how they counteract that. You know, you can't just get health back for standing there looking pretty, unfortunately.
It's nice to stand there and look pretty, but unfortunately that doesn't win you the game. Both Renekton and Garen have some ability to regain health naturally within lane, but I just think early game Renekton's so much stronger that I think this Renekton's just going to slowly push this Garen back and dominate, and like the win potential of the Garen to split later is going to be completely lost.
Yeah, especially with the stun that Renekton has and 2 dashes to get out of fights. I mean, it's so easy to engage, disengage.
Quick is taking a lot of early poke damage, kind of as expected from that Victor. I think watching their CS, like the difference as they move forward too. There, we're gonna get first blood. First blood in the top lane. That was just... He made that look easy. He made it look like it wasn't gonna happen, and then it was just done. Damn,
You
dude.
spin to win.
He didn't even need his jungler.
But I do like how inept they were to get their jungler up there early. You know, that may be a big factor, is if they're just going in for those
Quick is going
engages
in, and Quick is living up to his name. I don't know why he engaged on that. I might,
you know, Diana is so stuck when she makes that dash.
I might want to, you know, if I weren't the person that I am, I might pop into their chat right now and go, Quick, what the fuck was that? But we're 3 minutes behind, and he wouldn't know what I was talking about. Hi, Thaddeus. Hi, everybody in chat. I apologize if I am missing you, if I am missing things you were saying specifically to me. This is genuinely going to be... The majority of this is going to be the shoutcasting. The games we'll talk in between, but
done there from Rose.
That was phenomenal. I'm actually really, really enjoying watching how Briar and Primrose play into the long-range poke. The long-range poke that Ashe and Seraphine will continue to put down. They've got good vision in those two lane brush, just to make sure that they're not going to get lane engaged on from the Volibear wandering down. But there's counter vision in Voli's jungle too that's tracking where he's going.
Absolutely, yeah. When I think too, the huge factor here is, you know, Briar's really focusing on standing behind those minions when Ashe is letting out her W, which is such a huge play there, because she's making sure not to get hit with the stun, but also focusing to make sure that she's not just taking unnecessary damage unless she knows she can take the fight.
That being said too, Angel is doing such a good job of making sure that they hold that AoE, the slow stun. I can't remember what the name of it is for the life of me, and that's fine. That they're holding it for the Diana. That is such a power pick. Like, in some ways, that's a really, really strong pick just into the Diana to ensure that they can never maintain their engage.
Rotating onto grubs. It looks like they're going in. Red team has secured the last grub there. They're going against Typhoon.
Typhoon's gonna go down again. Typhoon is staying up on CS despite being down in kills, which is important. Quick is on the wrong side of the map here.
There.
I don't see him getting out of this at all.
Yep, that nice slowdown there for Victor, especially coming out, was just so strong.
I was watching the play, and suddenly I realized blue was on the top side and red was on the bottom side below him, and I was like, wait a moment, that's not where you go at all.
They were making purple. They wanted new color combos.
In an unfortunate move, somehow, one of the things that theoretically should happen is if one team very strongly rotates for grubs, theoretically the other team should be able to get around, rotate, and get the dragon as a trade. But honestly, blue team was just out of position for it, and it just didn't end up panning out at all.
I will say in the favor of blue team here, you know, they did get 2 of the void grubs, so that is some earlier push for them. You know, void grubs I think are understated right now. I think it absolutely is the play. The first dragon I think is worth giving to have all 3 grubs if you can have them.
In Vixus we had technical difficulties, which, you know, you should expect at this point from us. It'll be fine. We'll do better next game. We'll do better next game. It'll be fine.
It's because I'm not here, guys. I promise.
So right now, all things considered, well, I said I thought that blue side won the draft. Red side's playing very, very strong. They're playing to their strengths. They are making the roam from Primrose. That's such a power move.
It's just so amazing to see coming out of them.
And meanwhile, Briar's just holding down lane on their own. A little bit stepped up to Zacrae though, and that 2v1 is still so strong with that double root, but Cinctra out of nowhere.
Coming in from
That's gonna be a trade. That should be a trade 1-for-1, unless Zacrae can turn this. But I'll be really shocked. There's fighting in the mid lane too. I need to go back over here and see what's going on. Zacrae, this is unbelievable. This is the power of the crow. I need you to understand that there's no earth in which he should have lived there. His support left him to roam mid. They trained for a mid laner, but still, that was sort of obscene.
SB really came in clutch there, you know, landing that double stun against Briar to make sure that they're rooted so, you know, Zacrae could really land that final blow. But, you know,
Chad is yelling caw. I fucking love it, actually.
You know, you got Cinctra there that really went in, engaged on a well fight. The downside though is Nocturne, once you ult in, you do not have a lot of mobility to get back to someone against the slowing abilities of Ashe.
I think there's also a point where you have to understand that, especially when you're on your own side of the map, even if you really want that kill and he looks really low, Ashe kites like no other. That is Ashe's bread and butter. And if you don't have that engage and that potential to like jump on her anymore, which Nocturne lost the moment he ulted and he went in, you have to let her go. That is so unfortunate.
Yeah, it's a really tough part when you have a champion that can kite more aggressive than the opposing ADC. It really limits you in how far you can take the fight.
Oh, that was so sad. And we've got red team rotating in once again for the void grubs.
Nice double stun landed on Briar.
I need you all to understand how important void grubs have become in this game. They last.
Ooh, a nice Q landed on Morgana.
Oh, this is a fight. Primrose going in on quick.
Ult going down.
It was just solo ult though.
Ooh, a solid ult onto Captain Koala from Zacrae.
And meanwhile, they're trading bot turret, but I'm not sure that the cost is worth it. Does red team have all 6 void grubs?
So they do have 4.
Oh no, they have 4. They have 4. I see it. I miscounted.
Math, that son of a gun.
I didn't realize that you could track it on the top now. I just looked up there and went, ooh, grubbies.
I think it's a new rendition because
it is. So I'm not used to that.
It's very weird.
I'm not used to that, and that's on me. I am loving the fight for vision control. That makes me happy.
I do love seeing that there's a very prevalent role of control wards though in the bot lane there.
Primrose is gonna get out of there.
Like,
oh, nice long range binding.
Escape out with his ult, so that is unfortunate to lose because it's a huge engage tool on the side of no ban.
Sponsors. Who is sponsoring this clown fiesta?
You want to thank the Academy?
Aurora.
Sponsored by the Olive Garden.
Sponsored by my pocket? You're damn right. Sponsored, yeah, honestly. Reaper's actually right. Sponsored by Flynn Ross's job.
Scytheon's really pushing that top lane, trying to take advantage of, Captain Koala being out of lane, did get a plate there. That early gold is a huge push there. They are keeping up in CS against each other. So
I was going to say, actually, do take a peek at CS, despite the fact that Koala is up 3 kills, and that is powerful, that is strong. He's also down 15 or so CS, and he's staying that way. That TP is really coming in handy for Scythoon to come back to lane and make sure they're at least not falling further behind. Meanwhile, Koala doesn't even have flash.
Ooh, missed ult
Arrow
coming
goes
out
wide.
from SB. Ult onto SB from
Synctra's chasing in the top, into the jungle here.
McCree taking down Primrose. Ooh, a nice ult from...
I think Sakurai's gonna, Sakurai's for a double. And this Nocturne's in a lot of trouble. This Nocturne's in so much trouble. SB takes out the jungler, and honestly, is this just a 50-50 on Dragon? What are we doing here? This is... Oh, it's a crap. Oh, that was a huge shutdown. Black Shield. Oh! Dragon just goes back to his home in the pit.
Nice trade, though. Good shutdowns for gold. They're just helping get Briar back to base early so they can really prioritize that gold that they just got. If you look at that as a positive, that's going to be kind of a huge benefit there. Maybe an opportunity to really play off of.
Oh, Budfish is in the bot lane.
Engaging on Primrose.
Smart to not over-aggress. Smart to not over-aggress with the dragon still up and not to try and chase too far, knowing that they don't have vision in the enemy jungle. Primrose is going to back and heal. They've both got vision down, so we will come back to that dragon fight again. I do enjoy the phrase Dragon Fiesta. And now with the steel caps, honestly, Scythoon's going to be able to be a little bit better in the toe-to-toe. They can at least sustain a little bit more damage into the Garen. They were going to be a little less afraid. Considering, all things considered, Koala is catching back up in CS. But like I said before, I was fairly certain. I thought this game would be made or broken in bot lane. And bot lane has been... It's a bloodbath down there. That's 2 flashes out of Zakrei and SB.
Rotation down by Victor.
And
nice
Nocturne held. That was such a phenomenal weight to hold the ult from Nocturne.
Quick re-engaging onto the enemy side.
Oh my gosh, this is so much death.
4 kills really there on the side of Team Diff. It's such a huge play though. A really nice effort on Quicksilver's part to try and engage there with the ult. I think it was just a little too late, and they have a little bit more potential because they are leveling up a little quick with those kills stacking.
Synctra's decision to start the Nocturne ult and not immediately go in was actually such a smart move and so powerful in denying the enemy team a lot of vision for the beginning of that team fight. Like, they did the best they could despite the lack of vision, but like losing that vision on where your team is and what they're doing and what direction they're splitting is a really, really powerful tool that a lot of Nocturnes wouldn't hold the go in, because then everybody assumes that somebody else is going in.
A nice stolen Rift Herald on the side of No Ban. Looks like they're going to take some early kills there as well. Really going to just shut down that Morgana, unfortunately.
There goes the pop. I did not expect that steal. To the point where I didn't even shot call it, because I figured it was just a foregone conclusion that was their Rift Herald. I was wrong. That steal was fire. There's a sneaky little pink ward there. That
definitely going to be a challenge. I think, jungle mains, they've got to really prioritize remembering how much true damage the smite upgrades are giving them. It is a smite battle when you are on that objective. So if you're not focusing on how much damage you have, because right now I think they both get 900 on the smite level that they are on, which is Unleash Smite, which it is 900 true damage. As soon as you see that tick over, you gotta go.
Oh! Primrose got the black shield down while the arrow was still crossing.
Nice ult, or Hughes landed there on Quick.
Quick is gonna die here. There's no way around it. And here comes the Nocturne. And
They're
that
just
is,
engaging
as I
out of
said
nowhere.
before, that is the power of Nocturne being so strong in the fact that all you have to do is peel the weakest team members down on your allied team or your enemy team, and dice a turret, took one too many. This game,
Really nice turn there, though, for Team Diff against No Ban. You know, they really prioritized focusing using the tower as a basing tool instead of just taking it as a defensive cover.
One of the things I've always said to a lot of people in the way that you play this game, prioritize what you are fighting for, especially when you have comms. Prioritize your objectives. What are you playing for? Where are you going? What reason do you have to be fighting where you are? If the answer is that you are losing health, losing XP, and you are Clown Fiesta in the mid lane with no objective afterward, you are dying for no reason. Phenomenal top lane turret take from Scythoon. I think they overstayed just a little bit for the to catch one more wave, and it's potentially going to cost them their life.
Missed Q there, though, unfortunately, from Primrose.
Koala's coming in. Koala will dive this.
Really nice
this Garen
there,
this Garen.
for their flash.
Phenomenal. Amazing. Did he miss?
I mean, that's an outplay for the books.
Did Koala not have his ult, or did he just miss it?
His ult is still down. It looks like he's got about another
He hit the
20,
turret.
30 seconds
I
on
think
it.
he hit the turret and not the champion. That was such an escape for Scythoon. Scythoon had no business living there, and every reason to expect death, but Crocodile's going back to lane. Can't kill Honor. Cinctra just keeping a watch, but not going too aggressive. And this is 3-man gank onto this top lane. He's not going anywhere. He's not going anywhere. Good shutdown for Scythoon. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, though, do examine that Angel is getting to push pretty significantly. That's a pretty big wave, and they're backing off accordingly. Dragon is coming up soon. This Croc won't be turned into a Gucci bag. I'm not sure if Garen can ult tower Gaiden. Garen is one of the champions I'm not super strong on. That's just
really
gonna
nice
be
engage there.
That's just gonna be a free dragon for blue side. That's just a free dragon for blue side.
You know, blue side, I think, is really coming back now. You know, they're really prioritizing these pushes here. You know, the Black Cleaver already on the Renekton being so dominating. You know, it's going to just cut through. Solid.
Yep, and they're already warded up. They're ready to go. There goes Baron. Let's follow Baron. Let's follow Baron up the river here. Let's follow Baron up the river here. What's he doing? He's just vibes. And there goes the rift. All right, there we go. And as expected, it's a free dragon. No issues there. Listen, can I tell you that despite the fact that Baron's been traveling up the river for a while now, sometimes it still scares the shit out of me. Like, it is what it is. And once again, pointing out just the looking at the differentials in CS and where people are staying. Most lanes are staying relatively close. Mid lane Diana's definitely gotten a little bit further away, which is just because the sheer amount of team fighting that everybody's doing. Oh my god, SP run. Yeah, I would like to note that that is definitely a support. Big air quotes from SB. But meanwhile, this Garen takes turrets pretty fast. And that's what he's doing, is he's taking turrets. He's also taking an arrow to the face. But he's still gonna take that turret all the same. So it's, as I said before, what's really going to come down to is blue
really
side.
Nice. He landed there on Koala to stun him. Looks like he's gonna end his reign there,
It's
unfortunately.
his reign of terror in the mid lane. There's still a really sneaky ward down here, though. Like, this is one of my favorite wards as a red side player. I love this. And correct, Renekton taking top in exchange for mid. So we've got both teams. To be perfectly honest, like, blue side still looks really healthy on its outer turrets. The only thing they've taken is straight down mid. There's a ward on that. There is a ward on that Baron. They're playing fast and loose with that. And Scythun is going to take 4v1 and going to die. Good flash from Primrose.
Flash ult landed. Seraphine all coming in.
Primrose
Volley ult.
and Briar
Looks like
are both going to go down.
On the team diff.
And this is one of the things I was... Oh my god, that is a triple kill for the support.
Seraphine, you know,
Seraphine is
right now,
doing work. Aspie is popping off.
Build. They are focusing full damage, you know, with that
There's still a ward in that pit. There is still a ward. Okay, they're sweeping it out now. I'm like, with a Nocturne on the screen, like that, there is still a ward in that pit, and they still need to be so careful. They have to stop DPS on Baron. They have to wait until that ult is down so that way Nocturne cannot come in. Baron secured for blue team. Easy peasy. I'm gonna say right now, Bubble, I will ask you in my DMs to send me your pick for MVP of each game. This goes for whoever my co-caster is for the games. I will definitely, I'll be picking MVPs. I'll be like giving little gifties to the MVPs of each game too. Because like, I'm gonna tell you right now, my pick for MVP right now is Espy. Like, unbelievable solid team play from both of these teams, but Aspie's Seraphine is unreal right now.
Seraphine, you know, is one of those characters that are just underutilized. Right now, she has two really prominent builds that she can go. You can go the full rush of a Hearthstone, really focus on, you know, Axis, whatever the new item is, to get that extra shielding. But she's just full blowing the damage. And, you know, she's one of those full burst mages that we don't see unless she's being built as an APC in that bot lane now.
I think there's been so much focus with her as an APC that people forget that she is still a powerful supporting quotes again, as I said. But she has so much potential, and a lot of people seem to forget the capacity for her between her and... Oh, my game just froze. Okay, there it goes. It's back. But the capacity between her and Ashe to just lock somebody down and blow them up like that is unreal.
You know,
what do you...
no ban really is able to just run here. I think if they play it smart, they could try to end.
What do you think the win condition is for Team Diff right now? If there's coming back, what do you think that the win condition is? Because to me, right now, they literally have to hold. They have to get a pick. They need to catch back up on XP. And that was a good engage.
You know, I was going to say the biggest factor there is making sure you're shutting down SB. I think SB is going to be the biggest player here.
Phenomenal.
You know,
Koala's outside his base and running. Koala's outside his base and running. I don't see him living here.
No. Scythun, though, is just playing out of their mind this game. You know, really strategic plays. And I really love to see how they've utilized pushing the top lane, but they are so aggressively playing. You know, they've got that Bork build. They are really going for that Bruiser type build, which is interesting.
Go ahead. Keep going. Keep going. You keep going.
Which is really interesting. I am not personally a huge Bruiser build on Renekton player. When I do play him, I like to build a little more safe. I probably would have kept going the route of like a Sundered Sky so I can engage, disengage, but keep fighting off whoever is on
pushing
me.
Top. Will the three of them take Dragon? And Quickster too. Damn. They're gonna lose an inhib for this. Brimmer's doing their best to hold them off until the rest of the team gets back. They might take Quick out for this. They definitely take Quick out for this. But
Still
that's
a nice play, though. I mean, that inhibits a huge play there.
It is a huge play.
You know, they got 2 turrets in that top lane for no ban.
Mid is sitting at what? Less than 20%. They did a lot of work. They did a lot of work with their Baron buff, and they made sure that they made it difficult for red side team to come back without stepping too far out of position. I think that's probably going to be a shutdown on SB. I can't see SB living here. But
really nice try with, you know, Seraphine's ult, but it just
good shutdown.
One of those eerie.
Good kill back, Sakurai. I can't believe Sakurai got the kill back there.
You know, I think they just have the full 5-man back. They need to play a little more defensive. I think they really want to chase down in the lanes. I just don't think that this is right now their play. They should be trying to play it out so they can get a Baron or, you know, till it gets to Elder. Unfortunately, they still haven't gotten to the first Elder Dragon buff, which is going to be a challenge.
Soon here, Team Diff is going to decide whether or not they want to contest Soul. Theoretically, you always want to contest Soul. Whether or not they can get the vision down and get in position. Unfortunately, just timing-wise, I'm not sure if they're going to be able to make it. It looks like Garen's at 3 items now, and he's just gonna slowly push out, but without him taking that first turret, no matter how long his lane is, like, that lane is always gonna push back into them, and honestly, no ban just doesn't have to really stress it.
Honestly, if I was on the side of no ban, I would just forfeit the dragon.
I agree.
I would just keep going. You know, you're so ahead at this point.
Quick is
you don't even need the objective.
So aggressive into Victor. Victor's got a flash, but Quick still got it. Does he trade for his life? Yes, he does. So both mid laners are down for the next, 45 seconds or so?
They are hard focusing SB. They know that they have to keep SB down if they want to have another shot to keep in this first game.
And you know, they're starting the Baron dance, which is important. There's vision down for both teams right now in the pit itself, so that should theoretically stop both teams. Volibear is so strong right now that if Volibear and Nocturne toe-to-toe, there's no contest. Volibear just wins that. So Cincture has to be really, really careful to make sure that he's not the one facing the bear. Oh, this game is still winnable for either team, Hindi.
Yeah, I don't feel like there's either side that has it 100% locked down. I do feel like no ban has a little stronger presence, but it's not something that can't just be taken away, unfortunately.
All it takes is one bad team fight, losing that Baron, and Team Diff running it down and popping open the middle to open this game wide open again. I took some bites of pizza. I got it.
Really feel here like Team Diff needs to try and force no ban to try and take
Primrose doing a lot of damage to that Seraphine, and that Seraphine is gonna go down. Phenomenal.
Ooh, a nice turret from Scythoon.
But Scythoon is in their base.
Mid there.
Scythoon is in their base, but Scythoon's gonna go down for that. Briar's just gonna oh, the flash! I cannot believe that Briar lived there. This is just fights across the board. But that being said, Volibear is up, and Nocturne is not.
This is a free Baron, honestly. There's no way they're not going to get this Baron. Before Cincture is back, unfortunately.
Scythoon is in their base touching their things. You're damn right. Quick is gonna die here.
Quick, probably just out thinking that he can live that. It is tough. I think, the pool on Morgana is always a challenge. You forget how fast that rate is going, especially when they get the burn factor from the Andrea's mask.
This is the reason I'm not a professional shot caller, is because... Quick, baby, why? He shouldn't have been in the Baron pit anymore at that low. Quick, Why you do this? Hi, Marshy. Hi, everybody I've missed. Alright, well, they've gotten Victor holding their top lane right now, and their inhibitor is back up. They're contesting for Soul. It's a 4v5 right now, but Victor does have TP up if he needs it. And he's rotating right now down towards his team. He may not even need to use it.
I think the really nice thing is, this Morgana on Primrose is, trying to go really aggressive. They wanted stronger items. They went Leandry's into the new Luden's item and realized, they are really trying to keep them slowed down.
Rylai's is an attempt to get that puddle AoE slow. Blue team takes Dragon. All right, so we can test Soul. So Soul, they can't get Soul, which is unfortunate. It would have helped them come back in the game a little bit, but it does also delay them from having to contest an Elder Drake, which often just ends the game.
I think it's also still tough. They've got these Baron minions now pushing up. Thankfully, though, they do have both inhibs back, so you're not going to have super minions shoving in. So this is their chance to maybe look for some picks, play it smart, and utilize some of those ultimates they have.
Well, and the game's going to slow down here now a little bit because we don't have any objectives that are coming up quickly. But they are,
really great Black Shield coming out from Primrose.
That flash Black Shield was so clutch. Oh, Primrose, that was sexy. That was so good.
Primrose, I think is an understated player right now in these matches, but we are watching some really great utilizations of the Black Shield and, the pool, really focusing on slowing down some of those tankier opponents.
Even late game, one catch can make or break an entire setup. You can end up in a position where your entire team loses the game because your number one DPS got caught out, got closed in on. And right there is the example of Primrose flash and Black shielded, and they lost any engage they potentially had on that Victor, and now they have turned the enemy team's location to the point where they've just taken down two of them, and Victor's in the base defending. Primrose
doing
is back.
A great job at this. That ultimate was just so heavily focused.
This is a phenomenal turn of this game here.
Really great outplay there, I think, from Angel.
I 100% agree.
Out of their mind.
Angel is playing phenomenally well. And supposedly they're in a Zir main, so their positioning has to be incredibly strong. Apparently, from the Volibear, 6 seconds of CC should be illegal.
We'll check the rulebook on that after this match.
We'll check the rulebooks. We'll check it.
But I have to say, the great thing is the control mages, I think, are underutilized. And, the huge thing is this Victor is just playing out of their mind. They're going to be so strong. Very interesting they took a Lich Bane. I can't say I've seen Victor's one Lich Bane. Maybe, but he's taken one.
He's not. But you know what? I think if Cinctra didn't ult there, Zakray might have been able to take one with him. Zakray's kiting is so strong with this Ashe that even if you think you have him, you need to be so careful that you're not walking into him kiting you to your death instead, which he's already shown, what, twice? It's not illegal, Forgotten? Thank you. We'll talk to Bud after the game. This game has slowed down so much. I think it's really, really important to show. Like, this is one of those important factors that shows you can be winning early and you still need to pay attention and watch your win con because it's so easy to turn the game at this point. Koala is out of position and the rest of his team are rotating behind these three. Nice pot plant. I don't know that he gets away here, but it's a Garen, so he's gonna spin to win for maybe the next, as long as it takes him to kill him.
Really do like that. He picked up that Sterix glove there. I think that's a huge help. I know it's not necessarily saving him, but it is helping him try and take a longer fight with these tankier members on no ban, especially such as Budfishy and Scythoon.
Well, I would also like to point out how Red side are often over chasing with multiple members of their team in ways that, despite the fact that they are coming back in this game, they still keep allowing individual members like Scythoon to push up lanes and maintain wave control in a way that is proving problematic for them. Scythoon is gonna die there.
Really good try there, though, to try and utilize that alt aggressive lifesteal ability.
Primrose is out of position, but that black shield is still so incredibly strong. We are gonna move down and we're gonna hope that our team rotates to help us out, which is solid try, but they really want Primrose dead. Having
Really
that Morgana
great
down,
out there,
having that Morgana down loses them so much CC and so much survivability that honestly now, blue side should be able to rotate and take an inhib at the very least if they want to. I think they're gonna push for this open up this bottom turret though, and that means that they won't have any inhibitor turrets left. It'll leave their base pretty open.
You know, I think so many times we forget how strong Seraphine's enhanced autos are. You know, those are so massive when you're going against these.
They're pushing for the end. Here comes the TP in from Scythoon. They're pushing for the end.
Koala being out of base, I think, is so big here. They're going to just take it.
Koala's,
it could be a clean sweep.
Koala's out of base.
Big, huge
Sintra's
shutdown.
doing his best. Sintra's doing his best to defend, but they're taking it down. This is insane. Base defended.
Really big outplay.
Base defended. At what cost, though? Oh my god, the game is still on. No, Sean, no, Sean, no. The game's still on. Everything's fine. We're good. Hello? Do not do that. All right, we're only 10 minutes past time for next game. It's fine. Because of course everybody's like, oh, the game will be like 30 seconds, like 30 minutes. It'll be good. Koala straight going for the dragon, doesn't even care about the ward, just doing his best to DPS the dragon down as fast as he can. I don't know. The black shield went onto the Morgana. Black shield went onto Morgana, and that's gonna be a real hard thing with Garen down for the next minute. Primrose returns the kill onto the mid laner, which is important.
Really great distancing, though, there from Primrose. You know, they're really focusing on utilizing that full outer range of their abilities and not just staying on top of Diana where they could have re-engaged.
I'm gonna be honest, with the Garen down and Briar and base defending the open the open nexus, you end up in a position where they have to give another dragon over to blue side, and we probably won't get to an elder dragon this game. It's going to be the third Baron of the game, and there's no wards down on it for either team. Oh, this Morgana is chef's kiss. Like, Primrose is playing out of her mind. Both of these supports are playing this game so well, it is unreal to me.
You know, that's a huge factor, though, is supports have such a variety of what their true role is in a match. And you're seeing it come out here. You're not seeing just the sit back enchanter supports that are wanting to help buff you. You're seeing, you know, check your face kind of support play.
And this is looking like maybe a last-ditch effort to attempt to stop the Baron, which blue team already has Baron by the time they go in, and Scythoon is in the base.
Well.
Scythoon is in the base as this team fight goes on. And engaging on the ADC, doing a lot of damage, and I think Lunrako dies here. Well, no. Oh! That was a little overzealous of the crocodile, but I think at the end of the game, this is... Damn.
Team no diff.
I'm gonna make the statement that Team No Ban set it up and they knocked it down. They made the claim that they didn't have to ban anything. And I'm gonna be real. Team Diff Team Diff did their damnedest to mind game at the beginning, and I'm so fucking impressed with it because that was fucking funny. But holy shit, just the absolute stifling press in from every single lane on No Bands was insane. Yeah, I know, Reaper, you did. I am super fucking proud of both teams, though. I want to look at the advanced details. We got damaged champions. Like, look at these KDAs, dude. This is...
I mean, truly playing out of their mind. I mean, I don't think either team gave it up easy. I'm so glad that they really played it out with their full heart intention and never gave it up. That is such a huge factor in this tournament to see who is going to come out top.
I am absolutely blown away at Espy's Seraphine. Espy's Seraphine was unfucking real. Like, for me, in this entire game, the two that I would call the best in terms of play making from both of their respective teams are the supports. And obviously, I am biased. That's not the point. This was a really, really close game back and forth. You guys both played really, really well. I'm really fucking proud of you. I am going to pop in real quick. I'm gonna pop in real quick to Noban, see if anybody on Noban wants to talk to me. See if they have anything to say. I'll be right back. Alright, you don't have to talk on stream if you don't want to. But I'm curious if anybody has anything to say about that game.
That was hella fun.
It's a great game.
Because both teams played out of their fucking mind, and you guys were all over the map. Like, that was really, really fun to watch. I specifically, Espy, what the fuck?
That's a full AP Seraphine for you. it's like, a lot of people do not realize how much damage Seraphine is capable of whenever you start building items like Archangels.
That was really, really well played from everybody on your team. Zakray, what was going through your head as the Nocturne closed in on you and you were certain to die? We all thought you were dead, and then you just didn't. Can we talk about the kiting? What the fuck? We cannot talk about the kiting. That's fine.
I gotta say, it was some good kiting.
It was. I actually felt bad because I was just like, he's dead. It's over. Why is he not dying? Why the fuck is he not dying? All right, I'm gonna go back to my shoutcasting because we are already behind schedule per usual. You know, like we do. I love you guys. Good game.
By the way,
I will see you guys tomorrow.
Yes.
Because with that win, you push through to the games tomorrow. So you guys will not be playing again tonight, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Night.
Roger.
All right. So let me go grab. We don't talk about kiting? No. We apparently don't talk about kiting. I was like, you want to talk about that? No. Ah. Well then, I guess that's just what it is. All right, I'm gonna move this up. I'm on the wrong screen. It's fine. Let me just do this. There we go. All right, so no band moons up. Oops. This is the way I've done this. It's probably not the best way I could do it, but it's the way I wanted to do it, so it's the way I'm doing it. Do they want to talk to me? Does Team Diff want to talk to me? I'll go check. Team Diff, do you want to talk to me?
Oh,
hi.
Team Diff. Team Diff.
Oh.
Hi.
I am so proud of the comeback. I'm proud of the way you slowed the game down. Primrose, your Morgana is fucking insane.
Thank you so much.
Your Morgana is unreal. The flash black shield to save your mid laner was personal opinion play of the game.
Oh my god.
That was fucking unreal.
That was my support brain running through too. Like, oh my god, I have to save him right now.
It's
I
just
honestly,
like,
I don't
he's-
know how I got it off.
I was like, well, he's definitely dead. He's definitely dead. He's not dead.
Oh my gosh.
Seems there was a couple of those moments throughout that game.
Yeah.
No, you guys played really well. You had a phenomenal like early game like lead. You did really well to maintain it and try to slow the game down. I was super fucking impressed. I gotta ask, at what point trying to kill the ash that was kiting you backwards did you go, I gotta commit. It's too low, I gotta commit.
Well, to be perfectly honest, commit seems to have been our strategy for that whole game. Whatever we're doing, we're not running away. And if we are running away, it's running towards their base to get them away from ours. Really, I'll be honest, for that whole game, you would think that the ash was the problem. The ash was in fact not the problem. The problem was the 4 people stopping us from getting to the fucking ash.
Yeah, the Seraphine got some nasty ults on me, and
Sarah's,
or like anybody, like
it was amazing.
Shit.
I was
She
really,
kept
really
catching me
impressed
warding.
with both teams though. The wards, the rotations, everything else. You guys played awesome. I look forward to seeing you guys play in game 3.
Hell
Absolutely. So let me just
Very
say, I do
fun.
remember at one point in that game actually asking the team for their opinion. Who do we focus here? And without a doubt, I was told in this order, Seraphine and Ash. Do not ask her.
SB, you've been
Ash-
SB was nominated as most dangerous by the enemy team.
Seraphine was a menace.
You'll notice every time we saw Seraphine by themselves, they weren't that way for long.
I did notice that. And I would like to keep in mind, with all of this said, you did march into this game and, you know, big dick energy, ban your mains.
Yeah.
That's true.
Well, as you saw from our strategizing in the chat, we're definitely going for the comeback kid story. That was the plan from the get-go.
This is the plan from the
Day
get-go.
one.
You can't win unless you're the underdog.
Exactly.
All right. All right,
They
I'll
don't
look
make
forward
movies
to it.
about the first seed taking the championship.
I'll look forward to it. All right, I'm back. Let's score. No. All right. So Scuttle Crabs and Total Carnage are up. Let's get all of this shit going because we are behind schedule per fucking usual. Because you know that's how we do. I need a new window. It's fine. I fucked up. No one is surprised.
Surprise, shorty.
Surprise! Alright. I need to go into the coin flip. Let's go flip a coin. I need Yaden and Invictus. No, we'll do the drop. We'll do the drop. I'm gonna flip the coin. I'm gonna do the coin flip and then we'll do the drop.
What up, homie?
Hello.
Salutations. How are you,
What's up?
gentlemen?
I'm good.
Yeah? Invictus, how you doing, honey?
Good.
Now, gentlemen, have both of you discussed with your teams, or do you have strong opinions on which coin that you would like to call, or do either of you want to allow the other to call the coin flip?
You want me to call it?
Zero, how old are you?
29.
You're older than me, I'll let you pick side.
Damn.
You're just gonna let him pick the side?
Nah, let him pick
Respect-
coin.
Okay, I was like, whoa!
Really
Coin
respecting
flip
the elders
side.
here.
Alright, Invictus. Heads or tails?
Let's go tails.
Tails?
Tails never fails, baby.
Tails never
I
fails!
know, go tails.
Alright,
Tails never fails.
let's flip. It's heads.
Yo,
Well,
this fucking.
We'll take red side.
Alright, so Scuttle Crabs is
That's
gonna
actually
be.
what we wanted.
Oh, do you?
Mind games.
Mind games winning all the
baby.
way around.
Hey, we got what we wanted, so like, is it mind games?
I mean, everybody's winning right now. There's no
Yeah,
losing.
true.
Everybody's winning. How about this? You guys go back. I will send the links. We learned with the other one, team captains, be the one to click the links and click ready when you're ready.
Okay.
Wait, because I'm going to do another drop for a skin giveaway first, and then I will send the links out, okay?
All right, sounds good.
Okay.
All right.
Good luck. Good luck.
Good
All
luck.
right, good luck.
Any shit talk from either of you to the other team?
Nothing but love.
I don't. I let my gameplay talk shit.
All right, gentlemen.
Okay, bye.
All right.
All right, well, there's that. Faker versus Showmaker type beat? God damn, dude. All right. This is going to be parachute drop, which is a thing that you guys know that we do. This is for any skin in the game. Whoever wins, it's any skin in the game. Bubble, they're dropping on your head.
Oh, perfect. I love it.
Bubble, they're
You needed
dropping on
some
your
type
head.
of energy. Does this mean whoever lands gives me best head?
I don't know. You'll have to talk to them about that.
Damn. I'm trying to play the game. Don't hate the player.
Fails never fails. Immediately fails. Slash didn't fail because that's what they wanted apparently. Good job, Ebrix. You want to not drop anymore? Marshy would like to undrop. Marshy rescinds her drop. I am sorry to anybody that we are running behind schedule. I think at this point it's to be expected. We probably should have started half hour early. But we didn't. Everybody get in the drop. Right, meow. Drop it low to see who gives Bubble the best head. You know what? Bro, like, I gotta be in that now. Like, I gotta just check. I gotta check if it's me.
This will be the biggest drop we've ever had, guys.
I gotta see if it's me. Quick, baby, what are you gonna do to me? We did have a schedule, Yvonne. It immediately went out the window.
Riot game things.
Alright, drop's going. You wanted to tell... Ash, welcome in. It's nice to meet you. How do you opt out of the bubblehead drop? If you already dropped, it's too late. Bro, look at all these people. Look at this. Bubble, we're coming for that title. Bubble, we're coming for the title. There's a lot of us. Espy. Thank you, bud. Espy. You know what skin you want, or do you need to wait? After that performance, fucking deserved. It's not rigged. It's not rigged. SV gives the best head confirmed.
Thick energy from that Seraphine play.
Take your time. Check what you need. You need to think about it. I'm actually writing things down for once in my fucking life. I have a note that you need to think about what you need. So, like, it's great that I'm, you know, at least marginally organized. You know. I'm trying, or something. Alright, lads. Scoodle Crabs is blue side. Where did Lyrillin go? She's coming back right now. She's coming back right now. See? Check it out. We're at the desk. Alright. Scoodle Crabs. And... I love the cute little troll name of Scoodle Crabs into the fucking team called Total Carnage. Like, bruh. Bruh. Also, that being said, we are going into game 2. I am looking for a Shork. I'm looking for a Shork.
Yes.
Well, hello there,
What's up?
Bubble, darling.
Yes, my love.
It has been wonderful having you. Congratulations on your re-debut. I would love to do more with you, but it
I
is.
bet. I'll see you later.
It is that. It is the time in which I did plan to bring on the lovely Shork, who has now returned and he's lurking in the wings, waiting to take over the desk. So
Listen, I've been behind a goddamn news desk. I'm getting sick of this shit.
Thank you for having me. It was a great honor to be a caster in the tournament. and to
Bubble,
be
I
here
love you
tonight with
so much. Thank you, honey.
Thank you.
Bye. All right, I got a shark. I got one dancy shark. This is fucking hilarious that you're just gonna sit there and dance at the caster desk.
Well, would you prefer the other one?
No, it's fine.
Here,
It's fucking
here, let
funny.
me give you this one. There you go. How about this one? Is this better?
Yeah, actually, I think it is.
Would you prefer I just keep it this one?
Every
Just
time-
imagine
every
something
time-
crazy happens and it's just, oh my god, that's an amazing fucking play. Jesus Christ. I haven't seen anything that fucking amazing since I managed to watch Gordon Ramsay cook a fucking Wellington right in front of my goddamn face. And then the best part about it is that you get the casual back. Like everything's just nice and hunky dory, and then it just chills right there.
Please put it back. I can't.
Would you prefer this? Hang on, what about this one? How's this one?
It's fine.
Just constant screaming.
Okay, give me a moment. I'm gonna.
All right, I'll give you this one.
That was the ab workout that I needed.
You can. Rach, can I do a mild shout out?
Yeah, absolutely.
So that lovely AO, what I'm calling the AO, was gifted by the lovely Mama Swan.
Oh, that was okay. Fantastic.
That was Swan.
All
That
right.
was literally Swan just sent that to me.
In the chat that we are in right now is the draft, the spectator draft, so that you can see it.
How the hell do I do that?
Just
Oh, never
click.
mind, I got it.
Just click.
Yeah, I got it. Wait, why are there 3?
Just click the bottom one, the one I just sent, not the one that was sent an hour and change ago.
I don't speak bottom.
Mm.
I don't like that I can hear you looking at the camera going like with the fucking face going like
Yeah. Yeah.
Shut your
about
mouth.
that. I sure. Mouth
Well,
shut.
actually, given the previous comment, I guess you can leave it open because apparently you're talking about giving head.
No. Well, that's we proved that. Damn.
But
Chat's
apparently
flaming
that's
you.
Giving the breath
Chat's
head.
flaming you.
What else is new?
Nothing is new. Shut up and eat your gravel.
Bro, actually, you joke about that. This gravel actually tastes really good.
All right. Whenever teams are ready, they can both walk in. Please understand how this works. Let's not fuck it up again. I sent it to you guys. It's in your chat. We've heard of left shark, but we have heard of bottom shark.
Well, the worst part is that technically, according to the way fish work, if a fish goes up to the top, that's not good.
Is that not the captain link? It's supposed to be the captain link. I can double check it. That's the same link.
Also, Rachel, can you do me a favor?
Can I?
Yeah, I need at some point, either after the stream or whenever you get a chance.
Yeah.
I need you to go back and take a clip of your reaction because I promised Swan I would give it to her.
Okay, fantastic. I wish I would have been on cams for it.
Hi, Ash.
Scoodle crabs have banned already, and the first ban is from Jinx.
I bet she's surprised, although she is a very substantial hyper carry.
I think Scoodle crabs did their research. Jinx is a champion that Aurora has definitely been learning to play more. And they really did their research and went, I don't know that this is something that we want to fight into. Her rockets cross map are absolutely insane.
And she's crazy.
Second ban we've got is Volibear from Total Carnage, which I think the previous game just proved. Volibear's really, really strong right now. An incredibly strong champion. He's meta. He's a solid pick. We go back, Wukong. I will ban Wukong if I am playing into Yaden every fucking day. Every goddamn day.
You still got to be scared about his Vi, though. You and I have seen
The problem is
fisted
you
people
cannot
like nobody's
ban out.
business.
You cannot ban out either of these junglers. So what you have to ban out is the thing you're most scared of them on, or that you think you can't counter pick or counter play around. So
I would love to see if we get a Zyra jungle.
I really doubt it. Not really shocked on that first pick. We can come back to bans. Not really shocked on that first pick for the Scoodle Crabs. Akali was a pretty highly contested pick for both of these teams. Both of these mid laners, and actually the top laner on the Scoodle Crabs, plays a fair amount of Akali, which points that can be flexed for the Scoodle Crabs.
Correct me if I'm wrong here. Aurora is on Carnage, correct?
Aurora is on Team Carnage, and it does look like
the MF is not surprising.
It does look like they are going to lock in Aurora's MF and Yaden's Vi, because I don't know that their top laner plays Vi, but either way, I don't know. I feel like Scoodle should be scared.
I mean, I'll tell you, when I see a Vi and a Misfortune on the other team, I run for the hills.
You run for the hills? You know,
I do.
I don't think Scoodle Crabs can run. I think they can scoot.
I mean, you're not wrong, but they do have scooters. So I'll tell you what, I've seen some of those mechanized, motorized scooters flying down the highway.
Flying down the highway. Bro.
Needless to say, it was deeply confusing, and I'll tell you what, it was a hell of a Saturday night for me.
All right. Blue pick looks like they're hovering the Ezreal right now, which
I think they're gonna lock it in.
I think they're gonna lock it in too. I think Ezreal
Oh,
and the Soraka. It's spicy. Soraka's really strong. Misplaying as an MF into a Soraka means with a simple E, you can cancel the entirety of MF's combo with their ult. So,
as a support, I know how much you love having somebody that negates an entirety of your ult.
Oh,
as well as your
absolutely,
life.
110%. It's just great.
Yeah.
I think that they're dead.
Like Pike.
I think that they're dead, and then they heal them just a little bit, suddenly not dead, and they're murdering my face.
Mm-hmm. We love having more face murders here.
Face murders?
Face murders.
Diana into Akali. How's that pick go? I'm not sure how that goes.
I believe it's a skill matchup, but needless to say, I don't spend a lot of time
I don't spend time in the mid lane.
Akali or Diana.
No.
Mostly because I'll tell you what, Akali puts the fear of God into me.
Also, I did notice the early, and we're looking back at early bans. The Ahri ban makes sense into Total Carnage's mid laner. He has been playing a lot of her, and she does do really, really well into the Akali first pick, so it's a 2-for-1 that they picked that. Tanky bans for these last 4 bans.
I think it's interesting to me too that they banned out the supports when the Soraka was already locked.
I think that there's the idea.
Oh, I'm sorry. I completely looked in the opposite direction.
It's like, are you okay?
No, I'm actually crossing my eyes. It's really crazy. I should stop doing that. Anyway, so Thresh locked in for Carnage. I'm going to be very intrigued to see how this matchup goes, because I'm very curious to know if Soraka is going to be able to keep her distance. You know as well as I do, one solid hook from Thresh and you're screwed.
I think the Scoodle Crabs are going to have to rely on Soraka sitting back, being careful, keeping the Ezreal healed up, and relying on their jungler to come help them where ganks allow. Like I said before when we were talking earlier about these games, I truly believe that these games are made in the jungle. Aurelia
I thought they were made in heaven.
No. Aurelia for the top, and J4 for Invictus, which is a really, really strong pick. Really aggressive
for
engage.
hella gank potential.
Hella gank. Rounding out the top with Renekton for Total Carnage, and that is a wrap on the draft. You got any opinions?
I just got confused. I'm sorry. I got an invite and I was deeply confused. I didn't realize that it was Aurora.
Did they set up Did they set it up for me
they already
already?
have the lobby.
Oh my god, my heroes.
Yeah, they should go to Academy or something. You could call it My Hero Academia. So anyway, looking into the team comps, I'm gonna be very intrigued to see how they're looking into a lot of lockdown coming in from Carnage. That being said, the copious amounts of dive coming up from not only Vi and Diana, having the AoE of the Renekton being able to get in there deep and just, for lack of a better term, just messing up the Ezreal. But it's a matter of if Renekton can get on there or if they can catch a stray pick.
I think if Thresh can throw the hook and throw the lantern back, bring Renekton in, the two of them can lock a team down pretty well from a fair distance for Diana and Vi